What's going on, YouTube? First time doing a live on YouTube Live. I have done many on StreamYard. If you can hear me, would you do me a favor and have one in the chat? Or give me the finger, whatever. I don't care. Let me know. Okay. Actually, I can hear myself. All right. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Hope you all had a good one. I have nothing special tonight, whatever. Ain't been to bed yet, so it's still today for me. Metal price. Gold. I actually do have a special story I would like to share. But gold, 41.67.12, up $1.93. What's up, JK? By the way, Rick, appreciate you. Good chat. Nichols live earlier. Nickel, oh my! All right, gold, 41.67.12, up $1.93. Silver, 53.92. Can't be stopped. Won't be stopped. Oh my! Up 46 cents. Platinum, 16.51.70. 56.30. Up for the day. Yeah, I got two of them. My nickel. Palladium, 14.52.50. Up $14.15 for the day so far. Gold to silver ratio, 77.28. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Do your own research. Make your own mistakes. Make your own opinions. Do what's right for you. I'm just a hillbilly with a YouTube channel and a fat stack. So, Nickel, I think you were wrong, by the way. Oh my, I know you hate to hear that. You said palladium's going to pass platinum the other day, but man, I got some platinum goals in mind. I'm feeling the platinum again, my brothers and sisters. I'm feeling the silver. I'm feeling the gold. I'm feeling the metal. So let me give you a backstory. My buddy, we'll call him Paul, came over today. We did a little side project for a customer, went to their place, did some work. Anyway, doesn't matter. He brought me a plate of food. My brother invited me over for Thanksgiving. I had to do some work at work. And then I had a side job, a little repair. And JK, always wrong. And it's funny because we're both 45, right? Not caliber age-wise. And I remember I had it going on. By the way, I don't know how to mute this. I've never been on YouTube Live. Oh, just figured it out. So when I cough, when I vape, you're going to hear it unless I mute it. There you go. I keep it real. So we're both 45, and we've been really, really close, like tight, on and off, but overall for, since, God, when did I meet him? 12 years old, 13 years old, 11 years old. We're friends. He is one of two people that has the combo to my safe. Let's put it that way, okay? Focus. Come on now. What happened? What's up, Andrew? Savage, my brother. And he came over, helped me with a side project, and he goes, "Are you going to Thanksgiving dinner?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I got stuff to do, blah, blah, blah." He goes, "I'm going to bring you a plate." And he did. And it's funny because he makes more money than I do, probably. He's got a career in the trades. He was a welder. And he decided, I'm getting old. I don't want to deal with being out of work so many months out of the year. Because he makes good money, right? So he says, I'm getting into, safety. He wants to be the guy in the company truck. And he wants to be the guy going around making sure dumb rednecks aren't doing stupid shit like we do on job sites. And that's what he's doing. And I'm going to tell you, I couldn't be prouder. And he said something to me today that warms my heart, man. It really, really does. What's up, James? Is in the house. To give you a little personal backstory, we both grew up as teenagers using chemicals, partying, and he turned it off, and I didn't. And I was the guy with no future until about 2006 when I turned 26. I mean, I would really say 2004 when I was 24, but 2006, I really didn't have much of a future until probably mid-year. And he hung with me. A couple of my good buddies did. I don't know why. I wasn't out there doing things. I wasn't a bad person, but oh man, did I have problems. And fast forward to about, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, I put it down and he picked it up, right? And he went through it. He's been straight for 5 years and he makes a lot of money. And we're sitting here today after we, did a day's work. And what's funny about him and I is we don't ever ask each other for money to help each other out. Like, we're friends, we're homies that way. Call me, I'll be there, kind of thing. We don't keep score, we don't tally it. And he said to me, he tried the crypto thing, and I said, don't buy a Trump coin because that ship sailed. I fell for it. He goes, yeah, but I'm a conservative. Everything Trump touches turns to gold. And I said, yeah, a lot of things. Some things don't do it. And he lost, I think he said $4,000 crypto overall. He got in late, man. I'm not a crypto hater. I think it's weird, but I've made a lot of money on it, and I bought a lot of metal from it. And then he got into some stocks, some ETFs, dividend ETFs that I told him to get into, and he's doing okay on those. But you know what he said to me today? He said, man, commercials. I got commercials. Am I monetized now? Ooh. Just kidding, man. And mind you, collectively, he definitely makes more money at his job than I do. Collectively, he probably makes more money than me. Probably. But he says to me, he goes, I want your help. I said, what's up, bro? He goes, I want you to help me learn to invest. And I said, okay. He goes, I want you to buy me silver. I will give you the money. And I want you to help me do that. All right. I said, what do you want? He says, you tell me. And I'm over here thinking, I'm like salivating, right? I mean, when somebody hears the message, sees the message, and don't get me wrong, I'm not a successful person. I'm nothing special. I have attained the impossible from where I started. Dude, I was gonna die. I had no future. I was a loser. Okay. 2 years before I turned 28 years old, I had nothing. Then I turned 28 years old and I had a little bit, but I still had nothing. And I got fucking tired of it. And I'm not a successful person, but when you see people say, hey, man, I want you to teach me what you've done. Show me. That is a very exciting thing. It's not an ego thing. It's a person-to-person thing. And when that person is somebody that you're close to, that you're friends with, family with, it's amazing. So, got on a Hero Bullion. Love Hero. I don't get returns on my emails now. They hit me up wanting to do a show. I said, yeah, Jake, I'd love to. I don't know what happened. Maybe I pissed them off, rubbed them the wrong way. I tend to rub everybody the wrong way at one point or another. That's okay. It's who I am. I got 4 tubes total of silver diamonds on the way nickel. 3 ounces, 3 1-ounce rounds, and then I ordered 3 for him, but he paid for it, so that doesn't count. So that makes it like 20.6, I think. So I got 17.6 on the way. Very excited about that. And I'm reading the chat. Sorry. What's up, Kevin? I'm not trying to ignore y'all. I'm trying to catch up. I'm just really thinking about what I'm saying because I'm kind of, it's serene, you know. Before I started this, I was listening to Unplugged, Alice in Chains, man. Nutshell, great song. It's the vibe right now. Got my salted caramel candle going. It's the vibe right now. And it's where we're at. And he looked at me and he said, you know, man, I'm really proud of both of us. And we're nothing special. We're just people. And I said, you know, dude, I'm proud of us too, bro. I said, at one point we were both partying together. Then I got it together. Then you got it together. We both had it together for a while. Then I fell off track, and now we're both kicking ass. So I guess that's what I'm thankful for. And I know Thanksgiving's over. It's 2:53 in the morning Pacific time. So it's been over for most of y'all longer than it has been for me. But I'm thankful for the few close, dear friends that I have that I can count on, that we have gone through hell and back together with each other. And it's nice to know that I've inspired somebody, because each and every one of them has inspired me. JK must like Alice in Chains. You like Alice in Chains, Mr. JK? Oh, man! Rip Lane Staley. Very sad. But they all do that. What's up? HVAC's in the house. So I guess I will tell you about this too. I don't know if you caught my last video. It didn't do well. I knew it wouldn't. It's friggin' holiday. Hero Bullion, as of 2 hours ago when I ordered, probably at least through today, which is Friday now, does have dimes, as far as I know, not quarters or halves, but 90% dimes on sale for $2 an ounce under spot. I did buy 4 tubes. What's up, Heist? And you're right. Being thankful is not just for once a year. And the older I get, which means I'm probably going to die soon, the more I think about it. I think about the people and the things I'm grateful for every week. I should probably think about it every day, but I'm probably going to croak soon because, you know, that's kind of what happens before you die, I guess. I don't know, but I do think about that a lot. And anyway, they have dimes on sale, $2 under spot, 90% dimes, 3.57 ounces, or 3.57 ounces in a tube, a $5 face, $2 under spot per ounce. That's a good deal. And again, not financial advice, but I don't care what anybody tells you. Oh, 90%'s dead, man. The refiners aren't buying it. You just wait. I told people about ASEs. I said the premiums would go back up, and it's happened twice. What are they selling for now? I was right. I told people that gold was going to go up when it was $2,000 an ounce, $2,200 an ounce. What is it now? I was right. I might be wrong about this, but I don't think I'm going to be. 90% is a great move right now if you can get it for the right price. That being said, you know, man, I'm trying to get to 3,000 subs by Christmas. I am like, well, let me look on my PC that I'm not streaming from. I'm on the laptop, which I can't stand. But let's see, what are we at, guys? What are we at, guys and gals? We are at. Come on, load. We are at 29.85. I need 15 friggin' subscribers by Christmas. Can we do 15 in just under a month? Can we do that? Is that too much to ask? I would appreciate that. And at this point in my YouTube journey, subs don't mean nearly as much as Kenji, fuck off. You're fake money, dude. Okay. You see, here's how I know you're fake money. See, I can't stand this guy. He talks about, I mean, all this money is Bitcoin. If you don't have a Lambo, blah, blah, blah. He's in the chat. Look at him. He's fake money because I called him out months ago, said, all right, send me a video with your voice and all your assets. Prove yourself. Here's my email. Didn't do it. And you clown on people who work their ass off and invest. You're fake money, dude. I have issues with Trump. I have issues with every politician, but and here's the deal. Real rich people, son, don't go around talking about it, number one. And number two, real rich people don't go around telling people who work hard, bust their ass, and invest that they're nothing. That what they're doing is nothing. You are fake money, dude. You are fake money. You're a scumbag, and I don't want you on my channel. You are the only person that I will delete the comments from and that I probably should block because you're a troll, you're a scumbag, and you're fake money. So get fucked. Back to being thankful. Where was I? I can't stand that guy. He's a professional troll, and he stands in the soup line, I'm convinced, because he has nothing financially, or he lives off mommy and daddy. Oh, I hate fake money. I hate people who lie about having things and won't prove it. I prove every week on this channel that I'm doing what I'm saying, that I'm building wealth. How many unboxings do I do? Why? Because I don't want to be somebody who is seen as fake money or a pumper, or someone says, oh, buy silver, but he's not doing it. I don't want to be a Kenji. So don't be a Kenji. Don't have Hot Wheel Lambos. Don't have fake Lambos and talk about how rich you are. Don't be a Kenji. Don't be an a-hole. Anyway, that being said, I turned him on to Hero. I'm talking about, James, if you go in the chat, Ken SK Kenji, can you pick me up some McRibs? See, this idiot actually thinks that my sole income is Uber, and I don't do Uber. I do Grubhub, and I do DoorDash on the side, and I also manage a restaurant that I've been at since 2008, a multi-million-dollar restaurant, by the way, that averages between $60,000 and $80,000 a week in sales. But see, it doesn't matter. Let's say DoorDash or Uber was my only income. That's a job. That's working. And if you're able to work and invest and save and pay your bills, you're a success. And that's why he's fake fucking news. He is nothing but a troll, nothing but a guy who talks about things he doesn't have. He thinks he claims he has 3 Lambos. Nobody gives a shit, dude. Could I buy a Lambo? Yes, I could. I'd rather buy land. I'd rather buy assets. I'd rather buy things that don't depreciate and appreciate. You're fake news, son. You have nothing. You're a troll. And I don't believe anything you say. And that's right, Savage. Doesn't matter what you're doing for money as long as you're making it. And see, here's the deal. No real rich person, this is why I know he's fake, ever looks down on the person that works at Taco Bell, McDonald's, which I don't, but if I did, that'd be okay, and makes their own way. You're fake, son. You're fake. You're fake. In fact, you know what? I've never done this before, but I can't stand you. So you are in 24-hour timeout because you don't belong on this channel, son. I don't want you in my comment section. I don't want you in my chats. You're a scumbag. You're fake money, and you're a troll, and you have nothing. So bye, Felicia. All right. So he's banned for 24 hours. I've never done that before. I can't stand him. I've sniffed him out. He sucks, and he's ruined the vibe. Sorry to go on a rant, folks. That guy's the one guy that really gets under my skin. You never saw Friday, Nickel? Bye, Felicia. Dude, as old as you are, son, how have you never seen Friday? Craig, how you gonna get fired on your day off, Craig? For stealing boxes. Come on, Nickel. Anyway, back to positive things. Sorry, y'all. I was like, what do you want? And he goes, dude, you tell me, man. You're the expert. I'm like, well, I am not, but I said, how about let's look on Hero. And let's get you on. What's up, Colorado? Let's get you on to, I don't even like saying generics, although I do. I said, let's get you on to some generic / private mint. He's like, what's that? I'm like, just trust me. So we ended up getting him 3 radial buffaloes, and I have a couple of those on the way myself. And I was like, "Are you happy with what you purchased?" He's like, "Hell yeah!" Like he hasn't even got it yet, right? And he's like stoked, and that is phenomenal to me. I mean, I I'm old. I don't know how long I'm going to live, but I really want to have a positive impact on somebody in this life. And if you have had a positive impact on somebody, that's great. And if someone's had a positive impact on you, fucking tell them, dude. Life is short. You're going to die. I'm going to die. We're all going to die. Tell people. It's important. And I thought it was awesome. And unfortunately, I did change my. Okay, so I kind of found a loophole a little bit. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm cheap. Not as cheap as nickel, but I'm cheap. All 5 of my orders over the last 2 days on Hero, I've done e-check because I'm cheap. And that takes forever to clear and ship with any bullion site. So what I did was I have 2 orders going to my P.O. box, 2 orders going to my house. And I tried to change the shipping address for him so it would go directly to him. And apparently I either didn't click save or it wouldn't do it. So it's coming here. So I got 3 buffaloes coming here that aren't mine. So when he comes here Monday or Tuesday to help me finish up at that person's house that we're doing work on, I'm just going to give him the same 3 buffaloes that I ordered on his behalf that he paid me for. So when I open the 3 buffaloes, just know that's a replacement. So that's a zero-sum deal. And he's like, I ain't tripping, but I'm like, no, I'm tripping. I want you to have this as soon as possible. I'm going to give you the 3 buffaloes I've ordered recently so you can have exactly what I ordered you because I want it in your hand and I want to see your face. Because that's the stacker mentality. I want to see how he responds to it. I want to see the look on his face and the look in his eyes when he holds physical money in his hand. Because once you do that, you usually know right away. Am I right? You guys know what I'm talking about? Sometimes it comes on over time, but a lot more often than not, I would feel, yeah, Nichols' diet sucks, JK. He eats nothing but sugar and carbs. He's like, I don't eat much sugar, man. You do, number 1. Number 2, carbs turn into sugar, so your diet is horrible. Your diet causes type 3 diabetes of the brain, which is also known as Alzheimer's and dementia. Sugar feeds cancer and dementia. You also need to take pregnenolone and DHEA. But you won't listen, so I'm done. You're on the decline. Whatever, it's your choice. I want you to eat what you want, Bubba, but don't call it what it ain't. Anyway, I want to see him hold it in his hand. I want to see that little twinkle in his eye. And I told him, I said, but you got to promise me something. He goes, what? I said, you got to promise me, number 1, you remain open to the idea of buying more after you get your 3. Oh my! Thanks, Savage. What the hell's that for, brother? You're too good to me, sir. I said, and number 2, it's a long-term hold. I said, no, I don't want your ass running down to the coin shop and selling it because you make $140,000 a year, $125,000 a year, whatever you make. He makes well over $100,000 a year and selling it because you blew your wad on stupid crap. I said, no, man, no, man. Okay, that's the deal. So we'll see. You know, it's funny, Savage, about that. He goes, that took forever. Thank you, by the way, brother. I appreciate you. I'm actually $20 away, $15 away from getting another check from YouTube. So I might actually get paid again this month. So I got paid November. That was the first check I got from YouTube. Regardless, y'all think, oh man, these guys make a lot of money. Look, I don't do sponsored videos anymore because my views tanked. They don't call, which is fine. I knew they wouldn't. I got my first check since July or June for $143 this month. And for some reason, I'm actually on track. I'm at well, here, you know what? I put a 1 in the chat if y'all think I'm transparent because I really try to be transparent with y'all. And I don't know if YouTube's going to hammer me on this or not. I just don't know. Put a 1 and I'll show you something. Put a 1. Put a finger, put something. All right. You're right, Nickel Lamb. So, see that? Oh, crap. It's blurry, ain't it? 142.64 is what I got paid in November. And 8062 is what I have coming in the hopper. You got to hit $100 to get a check. So, Savage, you're helping. Thank you. Appreciate that. I might actually get my second check since June or July or April. It's been so long, I don't remember. So, thanks, brother. I appreciate you. That's very kind of you. Y'all probably saw some things. So, I do take vitamin B liquid supplements, and I do have an oral syringe for delivery because this dropper sucks. So if you saw that in the background when I move my camera, that's what that is. Don't get no wild hairs, no wild ideas, y'all. All right, calm down. Anyway, I appreciate all y'all trying to stay young. Take your supplements. Not financial advice, not dietary advice. Do your own research. Form your own opinions. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Show some love. Don't be a freaking a-hole like Kenji. Don't be an a-hole like me. Don't be an a-hole like you've been. I mean, we've all been a-holes. Let's try to be a-holes less often. How about that? Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Show love to your neighbor. You know, and I'm not trying to get biblical on y'all, but we're all going to die, so try to find God. I'm trying to walk closer to God. I will never Bible thump. I will never push my ideas on people, but I am trying to be a better person. And I will never be. Yeah, you do, Savage. I know you got 25 videos in the hopper, bro. I know you. Don't lie to me. What's up, Greg? You've been around lately. I appreciate you. Let's make you blue, as in not democratic, but blue as in moderator, because I would never do that to you. Nickel might. I don't know about that guy these days. Oh, my. There you go, sir. You have a wrench. You've been popping around. I appreciate you. Anyway, y'all are awesome. Rick, go to work, make that money. I know you're there. Kill it, smash it, love it, live it, love it. And let's try to be more helpful to people. And I'm not preaching to y'all like I am a butthole, but I'm trying to be a butthole less often, or at least a smaller butthole. Love y'all. Appreciate you coming in. I hope y'all take advantage of that Hero Bullion deal. I'm not sponsored by them. The only thing I get kickbacks from is MoneyMetals, but there's been a couple people that have ordered and never got credit for, so I gave up on that. Although I do like their bullion, I still use them. I have no skin in the game with Hero. They won't even return my emails. I don't know what I did to them, other than spending a lot of money there. Maybe they're busy. I'm not taking it personal, but I do hope that you take advantage of that. I think 90% is a good move. That's my opinion. And I have no skin in that game. But I do want to see everybody build wealth. I think a wealthy society is a more polite society. I will, brother. I'll give you a call after this stream. I'm not going to be on too long, so I got up at 5 this morning. But I'll give you a call. Are you going to be around, or are you on the throne? I know you. Don't lie to me. I'll call you. I'm sure you're awake. By the way, can I tell him about the last picture you sent me, bro? Can I share that with him because you don't post anymore? Can I tell him what you got in your driveway? Dude, it's so cool, bro. Can I tell him? Can I tell him, Savage? Can I tell him? Come on, brother. I'm ready to go. What's up, Skywalker? Happy Thanksgiving, brother. Can I tell him? Dude, it's so badass. You got to, dude, put that in a video, bro. Dude, so Savage bought a house, right? And I don't know if y'all caught like my second to last video. I'm buying property in the next year. If everything goes as planned, I've been talking to the city people because I have plans. Got to call her back Monday, actually, note to self. And then I'm going to put a house on it. I'm trying to buy 10 to 20 acres in southeastern Oregon. But Savage bought a house, so good job, bro. That was a long time ago for you. And he sent me a picture this morning, I think. And he's got a sick side-by-side that he bought. Now, I love side-by-sides. I like quads, but I'm thinking about buying me another dirt bike, even though I really want a quad for the dunes, especially if I have land in the desert. But, brother, there's just something about me that says I got 2 trucks that are 4-wheel drive. And there's just something about me. I know I'm old. I got hip problems, back problems, knee problems. I'm fat right now. I got a hernia. Like, I'm a fucking mess. But I feel like if I buy a quad, I'm old, or a side-by-side. However, if I buy a dirt bike and a quad or a side-by-side and or three-wheeler, as long as I buy a two-wheel dirt bike, does that undo the old factor? Because I'm having an issue with this, man. I'm having an issue with being old. Anyway, that was a 6 side-by-side. I hope you do a video, and I think you should show that, bro. I do. I think you should talk to people about what you've done. Pay for it with silver profits, brother. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm going to buy 10, 20 acres next year if I can do what I want to do on my land. I might buy it anyway, but I want to buy land that I can put a tiny home from Amazon on for like, dude, you can get them for like anywhere between like $10,000 and $35,000. And they're nice. And it's just me, so I don't give a fuck. And I want a wood burning stove. I'll pour the foundation. I don't care. That's $5-10 grand. I don't care. But if I can't do what I want on that land, I may not buy it. I may just buy a couple acres to go hang out on, but that's my goal. And at said time, once I get my shit together and my ducks in a row. What's up, Jacob? You've been coming around a lot lately, dude. I appreciate you, brother. And I'm glad you took advantage of the hero thing. You got 6 tubes, I think. That's fucking awesome, dude. Anyway, if y'all don't think I'm going to be selling some stocks, parting with some cash, selling some silver, selling some gold to make that happen, which I don't want to do, but by the time it's all said and done, by the time I buy the land and put the house on a couple years later, that's $60,000 probably. So yeah, I'm gonna sell some metals. I'm gonna sell some assets, sell some stocks, so that when I'm older, because I'm already old, I have somewhere to go that's paid off to live in with land other than property tax, which is a scam, to go relax in and wait to die. That's the plan. Because when I'm 60 years old, if I make it that long, I don't want to have to worry about paying rent other than property tax, which I really wish I could get out of because that sucks. So that's my plan. And if that means selling some silver, that's okay. If it means selling all my silver, that's a deal breaker, which it doesn't. I have way more than $60,000 in silver. But if it drops tomorrow to $1 an ounce, I might be in trouble. That being said, hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Appreciate y'all coming in. Thanks for the super chat, Savage. I tried to say the S before I should have. And I'm going to call you right now. And it does not allow any new wells. Oregon maybe. Well, Eastern Washington. Well, Oregon sucks too, bro, because that's where I'm at. But we'll see. We'll see. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Don't be an a-hole like me. And keep stacking. Appreciate y'all. I'm out. And keep stacking, but not copper, unless it's the way I talked about. Oh, my.